Hey guys, what is up? Cypher, and we're back on Cypher Stories, episode 4. And I'm still playing Borderlands for all these. I might do that because I've been wanting to play some Borderlands or record some. But I don't want to do like a Let's Play where it's like, oh, we're going to kill Bloodwing. Mark and I are going to be so upset, so distraught. I don't want to do that. I want to have, something interesting behind it. Or some interesting things being said in it. So, anyways, in case you don't know what Cypher Stories is, Cypher Stories is a series where I explain about events, things that happen while at my job. I work at Target. Target is a great place to work. The Target I work at, people are extremely friendly, they're extremely helpful, always willing to help out, even if it might put them behind. It's all about teamwork, and I enjoy it a lot. And I work with a lot of different people, they have a lot of different backgrounds. A lot of ethnicities, or I hope I said that right. And also, we get a lot of tourists. We cater to a lot of people, a lot of different backgrounds, a lot of different religions, and so it's an experience. Now, normally with my stories, it's something funny, or my last video I had something kind of serious. And this one, I don't even really have any stories that I can think of on hand, because right now I'm going from memory. Now that I've started this series, it's going to be more like what happens at the night. So I'll get off. I'll take my clothes off, like my work clothes, like I done, because I'm in my boxers right now, recording. Sexy. Yeah. I bet you want leg pics, but anyways. But from now on, it'll probably be, just, I come home, record what happened that day. And all said and done. And hopefully this will become like a daily thing. Mainly daily. Might be every 1 or 2 days, or maybe even a third day. Nothing, because days I'll be off. Can't really have a series about something that happens with events that happen at my job when I have the day off from my job. So yeah. So, anyways, like I said, I don't really have any stories for this episode. This is going to be, well, I guess you can consider this a story, but being Target, if you don't know what Target is like a kind of like a superstore, kind of like Walmart. It has a little bit different style, or it has a different style than Walmart. And honestly, Pete, I'm not gonna say we don't like it when someone says Walmart, because we do like price match, and we don't try to compare to see who is better, but we try to assist guests that we make it a memorable experience. It's where it's like, these guys were helpful. Let's come back. Let's, if I need more help, they might know. So it's not that, we don't like Walmart. But it's kind of like a jinx to us. You don't really ever hear too many people talk about Walmart. And if you do, it's people that are like either at the end of their shift where they're just tired, or something happened. It's kind of like a jinx thing for us. So, yeah. Just a heads up, guys. And I mean, it's no big deal if you say, oh yeah, Walmart has this. It's no big deal. We joke around and say it. It's a jinx for us. And, working at Target, seeing the tourists and all that, I see tourists from all over, like, you might be able to guess the state from me just saying this, or you may not. But I've seen tourists from, I would say, the UK, from England, and Ireland, Switzerland, the Netherlands, Amsterdam, Yeah, Germany. Yeah, I've seen a lot of different tourists. And what this is leading to, honestly, is they have been a lot of good-looking tourists. A lot of good-looking females. Like, I have to be professional. I can't sit there and walk up to a girl and be like, damn, girl, you got it going. Oh, look at that ass. Man, you got a nice booty and shit. You can't sit there and do that. Because I have to be professional. I'm a sales associate on the floor. I can't do that, otherwise they're going to be like, what the fuck are you thinking? Or they're going to say, I'm sorry, but that's disrespectful. You can't do that. You're fired. You know, so, you know, I do get my groove on a little bit. I stare at the booty. I stare at the titties. It sounds awful. It sounds very awful. You know, a womanizer. My thing is, I just look. I'm not, you know, looking to say, hey, let's hook up and have sex, because, granted, I don't know the age, and I'm very bad at gauging how old someone is. Like, I'm awful at it, and so I don't even try to say, hey, you're, you know, this age. I stray from it. Like, I don't even attempt to. And so sometimes I am afraid to ask, you know, how old someone is. So, yeah. I play it safe. Be like, eh. I'll look from a distance, but that's about it. But, shoot. You get some of them people in there where it's like, they talk like they're adults, but they look like kids. It's like, what? What? Oh, hell no, they didn't say that. You know, it's... Ooh. I don't know, it's kind of dangerous working there at Target. I mean, shit. Whew. So there's... I could say this. There was a woman today, a guest. And in case you haven't quite caught on, we call all of our visitors that come into the store, we call them guests, because sometimes if you call someone a customer, you associate a customer with someone who's buying something. Someone may come in asking for directions, and that's all they need. You know, what are we going to do, charge them for directions? No, we're not going to charge them for directions. Are you kidding me? That's stupid. So, you know, we call them guests because, you know, it's friendly, it's more inviting, they actually do appreciate it a lot more when you call them a guest than a customer. But today there was a guest coming in. She was wanting to try to do a price match to Amazon. We do price match. We can only do it at our guest service, but a guest was wanting to price match something to Amazon. And, you know, granted, couldn't get her what she wanted because we were out of stock of it, and you can't substitute something, like one thing for another. Like, we can't do it because we'll take such a loss from it. But she was a really fine looking lady. Like, holy, she had it going on for her. And some of these ladies, they really do. They flaunt it. There's a saying, if you got it, flaunt it. If you don't, you know, don't show it. I don't even know about the second part. I just made that up. It sounded pretty good to me, but anyways.
Sorry, take this note to
you know, it's...
You're going to deliver that note to
oh, man.
Known as the Slab King.
I could have something for you later.
That lady had it going on. Left me kind of speechless. Like, I felt bad when I couldn't help her because we didn't have it. I was like, oh, damn, like, shit. That's not good. And then you get some people where you're like, you know, I don't want to be rude, but you're missing teeth. You know, you smell kind of bad. Like, hell, you get people, no lie, you get people in Target that literally smell like they have just shit themselves. Like, they literally shit themselves, and then they don't even attempt to say sorry or anything. It's like they just keep shitting themselves. Like, come on now. Have some decency to go to the bathroom or something. If you're not feeling that good, just seriously go to the bathroom, please. There's no reason to make other people suffer for, that stench. That's uncalled for. Right out of her titties. Alright, so let's go to 1,000 pounds. Okay, and then I want to, something else that I want to talk about. A target. They believe in teamwork, working together. Communication. Granted, we don't have the best communication. Some things, they ask us, we call for assistance. Whenever the front crew, the front end, as we call them, whenever they are running, like, I'm not going to say behind, because they're doing their best up there, but when they start getting full, the lines start getting full, they have a button on their keyboard to ring for backup cashiers. And in the video it says everybody needs to respawn, let them know whether they can get up to the front or not. That way, if they can't, they can make, the appropriate decision or steps to help the guest up the front. It's all understandable. But they ask for people to respond, say, yes, I can come up, no, I can't, I'm helping a guest, or I'm in the middle of doing something, I'm not going to be able to. So, some things, some communication isn't the greatest, but, the high-end people, they're like, yeah, we need to communicate. And I don't have a problem with that. What I really want to talk about, is I'm going to stop beating around the bush. I want to talk about the management for my store. The management, I think it's great. Granted, we are hitting a couple of rough patches because some of our leaders did get fired because of incidents that do not pertain to myself. They are of no concern, but then they are because it kind of affects my workflow. But it directly had nothing to do with me. But generally, I am proud of my management, my management team, because they do keep everything good. They keep it to where my job is fairly simple. It keeps me busy, and yes, I do run around a lot. I probably run, seriously, 5 miles at least in the store every night at work, because I'm running from section to section. But generally, they keep everything simple for me. And so I thank them. I want to say thank you to them, because they bust their ass. I mean, I have the ETL. I still don't know what it stands for, but I mean, he wants to get me trained. He wants me to pretty much hold kind of like a manager, non-manager position for the market. He wants me to be able to do so much, help him clear out, because I've asked him questions. I've asked him, serious questions that would make sense to me, because I've worked market, even though it wasn't a long time that I worked market. But it's got me to the mindset of what can we do to improve, what can we do to maintain what we are. And because of that, he's wanting to train me more. He wants me to take on more responsibility, because he thinks I can help, improve our quality of the market. And it's not even the quality of the items we're selling, but it's like the upkeep, the shelving, You know, keeping them full, keeping them dated right. You know, that is what he's really wanting. And so, you know, I'm grateful because that would mean that I get to get more hours. And granted, more responsibility, but still, to me, it's common sense. You know, you always checking your dates. You're always rotating your fresh stuff. You know, you're always making sure that you have it in stock. If not, trying to make sure that it's going to be in the next order. You know, it's just trying to keep it on the shelves is just generally the idea. And so that's what really has impressed him, is just my asking questions, trying to make sure everything is going to be filled, everything is going to look nice, everything is going to look full. Because right now we are going through a lot of clearance items, so just a heads up, if you ever go to a Target and you see like a clearance, like a red clearance label with clearance in white words, yes, the price is reduced, but it's not because, you know, it's a big sale, you know. A clearance item is, they're getting rid of it completely. They're going to discontinue it, and we're not going to get any more of it. It's done with. Whatever's there is there. So if there's none there, well then, I'm sorry, we don't have any. It sounds awful, but it's the truth. So, I mean, he wants me to try, he believes that I can help get some of that stuff out, and that, you know, we can get the stuff set up like it needs to be, which I'm extremely grateful for. You know, the STL, the store team leader, the head guy at the store, I finally got a chance to talk to him. I told him flat out, I said, you know, I love working here. I am enjoying my time here because, you know, everybody is friendly. Everybody is helpful. I was like, you know, the only thing I have a problem with, and it's not even a problem, like, between me and the store, it's just like a problem with me, and I told him, I can't work electronics. He goes, why not? I was like, well, there is a limitation on, how long you've been here. I was like, I haven't been here my 90 days, so I can't even be trained for it because it's a promotion. I'm still within the 90-day trial period, and I can't apply. He goes, well, you know, we are looking for people, so just keep your eye out so that when the time comes, you jump on it. You jump on it, and you let them know that you are willing to do whatever it takes to get that spot. And he told me, like, he had no problem. As a matter of fact, it seems like he was happy that I was willing to try to take on more responsibility, because I told him everything I've done. I told him I've worked market, you know, the fresh, like, produce. I've worked freezers. I've worked dairy. You know, I've done all of that. I've worked the dry goods. I've worked like your general goods, like, which I call it general goods. I consider it like your shampoos and your automotive stuff. I've done all that. You know, I've told him that. And I guess he seemed surprised because normally this day and age, you know, people are like, oh, why should I go through with all that? But them two alone, like, them two are the top people of the store. Them two people alone can make things happen or not happen. So, I mean, letting them know, hopefully things will, you know, go the way I want it to where I can become trained for electronics. But, you know, so far I am extremely happy with the management team there at the Target that I work at. And I believe I'm going to end the video here, guys, because that was quite a bit of kind of, not even ranting, but I would say praising. I don't know. I'm not too sure. But it's quite a bit I've talked about. I'm getting, like, my voice, my throat's getting a little sore from talking so much. I don't even talk this much at work. Well, actually, I think I do. That's why my voice is a little hoarse. Because, yeah. I've been asking people how they've been doing, if they've been finding everything alright, and so on and so forth. So, I want to thank you guys for watching. My name is Cypher, and this has been Cypher Stories Episode 4. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. You don't have to, but, you know, I would appreciate it. It's no big deal anyways. I hope this has been an entertaining thing, entertaining video. It's been enlightening, so you have an idea of what it's like to work at Target. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I don't mind answering them, and as a matter of fact, you know, if it's anything about Target, any kind of promotion for them, you know, I wouldn't mind doing, because, you know, it's my job. So, I just want to thank you guys for watching. It means a lot. Throw away my runner like that, you son of a bitch, I'm gonna punch you in the face. But, I will see you guys later, and Henry's gonna die because Henry's a bitch. Alright, so see you guys later.